We saw the first fight. Now it's going to be a light heavyweight contest over 6 rounds between Micheal Osunla and Edem Dekeh. The man in charge of this fight is Micheal Dekeh. The 3 judges we have for this fight, Clement Ashon, Richard Amevi, and Jimmy Ton. These are the officials. Boxers again, Edem Dekeh and Micheal Osunla. They should get ready for the next bout of the evening. But let me quickly acknowledge some personality that we have here with us tonight. We have Mr. Kwame Ampofi Jr. He is the Deputy Director of National Sports Authority in charge of technical. So thank you very much for coming. God bless you. We also have Cephas Techi. He is the General Manager of IMAX Media. Where is my brother? Where is Cephas? Cephas is not here with us. Thank you very much for coming. We also have in our midst Mr. Michael Yaboy Annan. Is the man in charge of Don's Promotions. Mr. Don, thank you so much for coming, sir. We appreciate your presence here. Bernard Corte is also the chief executive of a boxing gymnasium. Shall we put our hands together for him, please? We also have a very important boxing pundit who is here with us, Sadiq Banda. Sadiq, stand on your feet. Let's see you, the son of Alhaji Usmanu Banda. Let's see you. Shall we put our hands together for him? Sadiq Banda, thank you so much for coming. He's here with his partners, Vivek. Vivek, thank you so much. And we also have Ingo. Ingo, how are you? Thank you so much for having you. We appreciate that. Oh, very well. So Mr. Cephas is here. Mr. Cephas Techi, please stand on your feet. Let's see you. Mr. Cephas Techi, thank you very much. General Manager. He's been seated closer to the President of Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation, Mr. Corte. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We appreciate you. Now the boxers again, Micheal Osunla and Edem Dekeh. So can we have the first boxer, Micheal Osunla?
I call my brother. They ask me about it. Each of us and everywhere don't ready get that disease. I tell her, say no worry.
Thank you very much. And this is Micheal Osunla. Can we also welcome the boxer Edem Dekeh? Well, wherever you are still live on Max Television, and today is the first night of Ghana Professional Boxing League at the Bukom Boxing Arena. We are getting ready for the second bout of the evening, and this is a light heavyweight contest over 6 rounds. Now, officials for this bout, we have Judge 1, Clement Ashon, Judge 2, Richard Amevi, and Judge 3, Jimmy Ton. These are the judges. Now, introducing the boxer fighting from the blue corner. This is a boxer very tall with blue, yellow, black outfits and with black and white both to match and red gloves. This is the man from the Fifth Square Boxing Gym under the tutelage of a former dancer and now boxing trainer, Latokwe Latte. Presenting to you the boxer who is making his debut tonight with the weight of 177.7 pounds. Presenting to you the boxer, Edem Dekeh. Now switching over to the red corner. This is a boxer with a clean shave tonight with a weight of 173.3 pounds. This is the man with the official record of 11 fights, 2 defeats, 9 wins. All the 9 wins came by way of knockout from the Black Panthers Boxing Gym. Presenting to you the boxer, Micheal Osunla. And the man in the center of this fight is Micheal Nikwe.
All right, gentlemen, I expect a clean fight. Protect yourself at all times, and whatever I say, you must obey. Touch up. God bless.
Of fight night 1 of the Ghana Professional Boxing League. You are watching this live on Max TV.
Round 1.
So Micheal is sporting the blue trunks, and his opposite number, Edem Dekeh from Fifth Square. Hostilities have begun here, and it's going to be interesting to see how these two boxers size each other up, at least in the first half. Again, if I should take viewers' minds back, and that was a stumble there by Osunla. He was the eager of the two when they had the face-off at the weigh-in ceremony yesterday, and he thought that, and even envisaged that should the fight be held yesterday, he would win hands down. Let's see whether he lives up to expectation. Edem Dekeh is a taller of the two and comes in as the heavier of the two as well. Coming into the ring at a weight of 177.7 pounds. Osunla holding his guard up quite well. Very difficult for Dekeh to penetrate. Again, Micheal loses his balance and his feet just momentarily. Trying to push and put pressure on Dekeh. Couple of body punches, not scoring any points on that occasion. But he goes in again, and Dekeh throws a couple of punches to throw him back. Edem Dekeh's stance makes it difficult for one to really read exactly what his next couple of steps will be. Keeping the left foot forward all the time. comes in with some body punches. And Osunla being very careful, opening up his guard. Dekeh missing. Osunla goes in once again, throwing a couple of punches and then goes for the clinch. Good punch there by Dekeh. Follow up is not the best as the bell goes for the end of round 1.
Well, both boxers trying to size up each other. But we see what Osman is always looking for the uppercut. And he's always going for the body shots as well. But that's not went to perfection. We've seen a lot more punches from Emmanuel Dekeh. He has been throwing more. He has been very consistent with his movement. And that's how come, for me, he looks a little bit like that boxer who will be throwing a lot more punches at Osman. But Osman has not been that brilliant. He's using his guard very well. He's not been that explosive in terms of throwing the punches. But you will love the way he goes for the body shots and throws the uppercut. Here we see him using his jab very well, but just look at the combination from Emmanuel Dekeh. Dekeh has been really superb. Quick hands, always in the right position and throws the right jab at the right time. But there, Osman going for the uppercut all the time.
Seconds out. Round 2.
There's a heavyweight contest scheduled for 6. And this is the second round. Osunla in the blue trunks. And Dekeh seems to be putting the pressure on now. He leads with a left jab. We've not seen the clarity of it, but then gets a punch to the body. And then they go in for a clinch. Micheal will separate the two. But again, it's been awkward. The kind of jabs and punches that Dekeh is throwing, he doesn't seem to be landing enough punches. But of course, this is just the second round. Goes to the head. And again, that left foot leading stance. Gets a punch in. Well, that's not one of the boxers, but he's just shadow boxing from the sides, but enjoying the fight as well. That time punch by Dekeh did not land. Well, and that's a young man. He's really into the bout. I'm sure one of his boxers is fighting one of the favorites. But again, Dekeh to the body of Osunla. Osunla tries a wild punch, it doesn't land. Exchange of blows at the stage. Heating up things for a couple of seconds, and then they go at each other again. Dekeh misses with that wild punch. Micheal would want Osunla to up his stance. It's a careful build-up and the consistency with which Dekeh tries to follow up with his punches. It's just unfortunate. I don't think he's grabbing enough points. Good punch to the head of Dekeh. Responds with a few punches of his own. Very good timed punch, but unfortunately didn't get the blast of it. And again, the predator stance taken by Dekeh seems to be working in his favor into the last 10 seconds of the second round. Oh! Dekeh landed right on the head of Osunla in the nick of time. I'm sure that has really dazzled him. Can he take the advantage in the next round?
with those punches. Straightforward, he's been throwing those punches. He has had a dominant second round as well. You don't want to talk about Osman. He's been taking in the punches here. Just look at the jabs from Dekeh. 1-2 jabs and then he throws the right hand. But for Osmanu, he's just looking for the uppercut and going for the body. He has not succeeded in doing that. And for me, Dekeh doing enough here to win the second round as well. Just look at the jabs. He uses the jab to get the openings. Then he throws in the right punch at the right time. And he's been landing some big punches.
Seconds out.
Round. Being asked to go out as we go into round 3 of this bout, scheduled for 6. Dekeh is representing the Fit Square Boxing Club, whilst Osunla is representing the Black Panthers Gym. Dekeh continues from where he left off, tries the uppercut. Ooh, that was a miss, and then gets another punch through. Osunla misses. It's now a give and take affair. And the fans, they love it. Wild miss by Dekeh. Osunla tries to retaliate. And now both boxers trying to time their punches well. Dekeh has tried the uppercut a few times. Nearly missed a step there, but will continue with the pressure. Osunla comes in with 2 body punches and then the hug. Emmanuel Dekeh is coached by one of Ghana's finest when it comes to coaching. He has handled the amateur boxing team for a while now, but also one of the main head coaches for the Fit Square Boxing Gym. That's Coach Latekwe. It's just the 3rd round, but the action is intense. And they go in for a clinch. Well, I can understand why we have a beautiful toothpaste smile on the lady's face, enjoying herself to the hilt. The bout continues. It's just round 3. This bout is scheduled for 6 heavyweight contenders battling it out for supremacy. Dekeh gets a punch through, tries another one, an uppercut from Osunla, another one again, trying to score some points. It's not been that forthcoming. Punch to the head of Osunla, still on his feet. Fans are giving Dekeh the support all the way now. Quick clinch by the 2 boxers. And they will go at it once again as they try to disentangle, and then punches to and fro coming through. Good body punches there by Osunla. And a quick one there from Dekeh. It's intense, this fight, and you dare not blink or else you lose a big part of it. Last 10 seconds, are we going to see that last minute punch again? This time, it won't happen, says Micheal. End of the 3rd round.
Everybody who came here has been full of smiles, irrespective of whatever is happening in the ring. We're witnessing one experienced boxer and one boxer who is just up and coming. One thing about Emmanuel Dekeh is that he refuses to defend whenever he is going on the offensive. Micheal Osunla has been in the ring and he has ring craft more than Emmanuel Dekeh. Emmanuel needs to take his time and take his punches when the time comes up. As he keeps on opening up, he might walk into a straight punch that will end the fight. He should be very, very careful. This is the heavyweight division and these punches actually carry weight. We're seeing what they will bring up within the next round that we are just going to answer them.
Into the 4th round we go. It's a heavyweight contest scheduled for 6 rounds. And it's between Micheal Osunla of the Black Panthers gym and Fit Squares Emmanuel Dekeh. Dekeh in yellow. Tries to land another big one. Tries to land another one again. Quick counter from Osunla and then the clinch. Dekeh firing on all angles. The ropes saving Osunla on that occasion. And the boxers go in for a clinch. Now for Emmanuel Dekeh, it's quite simple, the tactic he's using. Waiting for that opening and then trying to land the big punches to pick up the big points. He goes into his predator instinct mode again. Receiving a few punches from Osunla to the head and to the body. Tries to battle his way out of trouble. Osunla not giving up, not just yet. Dekeh has tried the uppercut a few times. And it's a clinch there by Osunla. It's a tough battle out there. They go into the clinch once again, and Micheal Nikwe will separate the two boxers. And anytime the separation comes, Emmanuel Dekeh goes into predator mode. Osunla comes forward, keeping his guard up, throwing some punches to the body of Dekeh. Again, Osunla this time at the receiving end gets himself out of trouble. Big punches there from Dekeh, landing a couple. Osunla responding with 2 to the head. Dekeh came into this bout at a weight of 177 pounds. Osunla weighed 173. At the weigh-in, Dekeh was quite adamant and only had a few words. He said the ring will decide. Well, so far it's been a very tough battle. It's a give and take affair.
Let me see your shouting.
Contest. But the manner in which the two boxers are throwing punches is quite remarkable. Look, I've seen Osmanu throw some big punches, but he's not landing any big punch on the face of Emmanuel Dekeh. Again, Dekeh has been more adventurous. He's thrown more punches. He's landed more, some big shots on the face of Osmanu. So for me, Osmanu has been the better boxer. In terms of the two, he has a longer reach, the better reach in terms of the two boxers. So he's getting his jabs right. He's using the jabs very well. His movements, his footwork has been pretty superb. And that's how come he's enjoying a good spell here. For me, he has been the better boxer among the two, Emmanuel Dekeh. And we'll see if, Osmanu can rally back.
Round 5.
It's round 5. Bout is scheduled for 6. Getting interesting by the seconds. And that first wild punch by Dekeh was thrown apart. Now he's calling the shots, asking Osunla to come forward. Oh, he's into overdrive mode now. Dekeh giving everything out. Oh, exchange of blows, exchange of punches. It's all a mixed grill here at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Osunla has received quite a few. Let's see how he can gain back some pride. Straight one to the face by Dekeh. And Osunla face is swollen already. Still on his feet, Osunla. And Dekeh Trying to spark up the blow, the punch, before he goes. Quick slip there, but he's still on his feet. It's predator mode once again for Dekeh. Been a fairly interesting bout, this one. Lands a punch on the jaw of Osunla, still going forward. And they'll be separated briefly. The bout will continue. Osunla has done well to stay on his feet with the kind of punches fired by Emmanuel Dekeh. Goes into the ribs, Osunla, that is. Dekeh tries to counter. Goes in for the big punch but misses. Dekeh tries to keep his distance with a jab. Big one there by Osunla, could not penetrate the guard of Dekeh. Few body punches by Osunla, but he's at the receiving end now as Dekeh tries to counter. Micheal Nikwe, our referee for this bout, very experienced, handling this bout with ease. Punches coming through from Dekeh, try to put his opponent down. Osunla still on his feet. What will the last 10 seconds bring? And again, Dekeh. And Osunla did well to escape, but he had to rely on the ropes at the stroke of the bell.
I mean, most of the time, it remembers me of Sam Akoma versus Percy Oblitekome. This is one particular bout that everybody out there would love to see. Micheal Osunla versus Emmanuel Dekeh. Dekeh has actually proven that even if he is a debutant, he is coming from Latekwe Hammond's camp. And this is one coach who knows how to transform a boxer to become a winsome person. And he has exhibited excellently in terms of ring craft. He has shown that Micheal Osunla, irrespective of how many bouts that he has, Emmanuel Dekeh has really come to stay. He is the heavier of the two in terms of their weight, but I mean, he is doing marvelously well. Everybody wants to give it up to him, and he remembers me so much of a certain Barry Mazuma Nelson when it comes to winding of the hands.
That exhibited by Dekeh in the last round, the round before this. This is the sixth and the last round. Heavyweight contest. Dekeh seems to be the favorite of the crowd now. Gets a punch through, but quick response from Osunla. And now is a flurry. Those punches are not fetching any points for Dekeh. A lot of the beg your pardon, a lot of slapping going on. Timing the big one now. He goes in for the jab. And Osunla tried to change his stance as he goes in for the attack. Dekeh goes in, it's a big one. And straight away, Osunla will clinch. Swelling on the face of Osunla. He's received a couple of hard ones. And for Dekeh, I have been impressed with his tenacity, almost always going forward, even in the midst of the heavy blockade in front of him. Talking about Osunla. First bout of the evening saw Isaac Taylor going down and managed to beat the mandatory 8. We've not had a fall in this bout. And here we are going the full hog. So Dekeh once again tries to keep his guard up, and then goes in for the punches and then leaves the guard open. Osunla has not taken advantage of that. Tries to go on with a few punches. Excitement levels here are quite high, and the fans are really enjoying what they've been sold or dished out so far. Dekeh goes in with a big one. Blocked nicely by Osunla. And Osunla trying the moving around tactic to see whether he can avoid a lot of punishment. He goes in for the punches. He didn't land. Dekeh goes in for a quick one. All in all, it's been a very interesting bout. Let's see how close the scores will be or otherwise. But it's a flurry of punches all the way to the end of the bout. A very tired Osunla. And a last blow there from Dekeh. He will be lucky if he's not deducted any points. That blow came after the bell.
Well, for wherever you be watching us from, I'm sure you're not thinking these are bantamweight, these are heavyweights. And so the kind of punches that they throw is pretty remarkable. But I think it has not been a vintage performance from Edem Dekeh. But he has done enough to win this particular contest. Look, he's been superb with his jabs. He's been controlling round after round. He's been landing some hefty punches, some straight hands are going through. And so for me, he's done enough for this contest. But for Osmanu, he was just going for the body punches. I didn't see any straight punch straight into the face of Dekeh. And for me, this contest, straight up, all going for Edem Dekeh.
After the verdict, we'll have our very first amateur fight
to give us the verdict of this bout, but it's been a very tough encounter between Edem Dekeh of Fit Square
will be next after the verdict.
Osman Osunla
in the amateur boxers to exhibit.
He's representing the Black Panthers gym.
So we are waiting for the verdict. Let me invite our card girl, Jacqueline. Join me.
Coach Latekwe showing.
She is the only card girl
what kind
we have in Ghana.
Exuberance
She's coming to me as
he takes his boxers through
prepare for the verdict
of the art of self-defense.
Very excellent lady. Very soon she needs to be exported to other countries. Jackie, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Now she is a fashion designer and she is a professional person. She is now trying to groom and nurture ladies who are interested
this
to
is the vehicle that will be going to
in Ghana boxing.
A
so
coach or a
Jackie
gym,
live wherever you are,
and then one
get in touch
other
of Ghana
is
Boxing
also
Authority.
the best boxer at the end
You
of
to
the
her,
league
she
season.
will treat you
Unfortunately,
and make sure you become the
Jude
best in Ghana.
and myself
Jackie, I want to congratulate
exempted
you. Your parents are
from
here.
laying hands
So shall we
on
put our
those
hands together for the
flashy
parents?
vehicles.
Where are they? Can we see
but I'm
them
sure
to
that
stand
our
on their
time will
feet?
come.
Where are they? Yeah, that is the mother and father of Jackie. Thank you
If
so
we're
much for
supposed
coming.
to be in the ring, we will be
Congratulations.
fighting for.
Thank you very much.
You
You can
at the
take
end of
leave
it all,
of me.
but
So we are now
Mohamed
waiting for the
Lamte
verdict.
is getting ready to bring us the verdict.
Now I have the verdict. Shall we put our hands together for the boxers again? Let's put our hands together. Now I have it here. Judge 1 scored the bout 56 to 59. Judge 2 scored the bout 55 to 59. Judge 3 scored the bout 58 to 57. Ladies and gentlemen, by a split point decision, the winner. Shall we please welcome the boxer from the Free Square Boxing Gym, Edem Dekeh. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. That is Edem Dekeh is the winner. Undoubtedly, he deserved to win, and the applause is just amazing. So let's get ready for our very first amateur fight.